Look alive.
Yo, Cairo. Wait.
Yo, Cairo. Go now.
Sorry. I sent you over the name of the API, by the way, if you're into it. You should check it out. It's made by Stability AI. It's one of their apps for developing images.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Absolutely gonna check that out.
Biggest. Are you in the same studio as before?
Yeah, this is just the office that's literally right next to the studio.
Yeah, same complex.
Oh, I'm King Nomadic as well.
Well, gone.
Oh my days! You should have told me it was stuff like this.
Well, hello. How are you doing?
What are you doing, kind sir? Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you for an exceptional blockchain event, as always, in digital reality as well as physical.
That's what we tried to do. We tried to be as metaphysical as possible.
Bridging the gaps.
Always. All right, cool. So I'm gonna putting up the disclaimer whilst I'm just quickly gonna fire out.
I can do the disclaimer. I'll take a disclaimer.
If you can. Let me
All right. Yo, what's good, people? It's currently 4 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time. How you guys doing? Let me just load up the disclaimer. Disclaimer. Let's go. Okay, so hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently 4 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Monday, the 18th of September, 2023. Welcome to another episode of The Game, which is a free weekly stocks and crypto financial literacy webinar. Every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time. We've been running this webinar since 2020. To join this free weekly webinar, all you do is you go to blockchain.sensei on Instagram, soon to be blue ticked verified. Blockchain.sensei Instagram, click on the bio, and then just click this link here, the Game and NFT Friday Zoom link. Same Zoom link since 2020. Same Zoom link for our Friday show, NFT Fridays, mainly focused on everything non-fungible tokens, metaverse, etc. Before starting this week's webinar, where we'll be talking about AI, cryptos, and AI stocks, nobody's talking about part 2. There is a quick disclaimer. Just before the disclaimer, I want to just push our YouTube. Please, if you are not already subscribed to our YouTube, go to Blockchain Sensei YouTube. We are 327 subscribers away from 1,000 subs. So get us a subscription. If you're already subscribed, go to your other Gmail, subscribe again. If you're already subscribed, help us with our algorithm by like, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. So, without further ado, let's do the weekly disclaimer. So, this disclaimer, terms and conditions.
Please, Allah. We have to make good use of this time, you know.
All right, okay, so quick disclaimer. All content is for education, information, entertainment purposes only. And it should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please do your own what, guys?
Research.
All content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It is very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Nomadic Libach, are you a professional financial advisor?
No, I'm not.
Cairo Sean, are you a professional financial advisor?
Out of the question.
No way, Jose. Alternatively, research and verify all and any information you may find in our content that you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with a very, very important word. What is that very, very important word, guys?
Risk.
Yes, sir. That's why you should always do your own research. Nomadic, do you do research?
Sometimes.
No.
Well, your whole life is research.
Of course, always. Sorry, correction.
And that is why he's not a financial advisor.
Exactly.
So Neither myself, nor Madik Bach, or Cairo Sean in the room, or Mr. Harding, who will be hosting this week's episode, are financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited financial advisors and also several accredited financial specialized crypto accountants. So if you are unable to mitigate your risk, contact us immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor and or financial accountant, including but not limited to accountants and financial advisors that specialize in crypto advice, crypto tax, and all that good stuff. Without further ado, I will give it over to my co-founder, the GOAT, Mr. Harding, who is back on Instagram. I am Mr. Harding. If you're lucky enough, he will accept you on IG. He's been away from the gram for 15 months. So anybody who wanted to follow Mr. Harding, he is now back on Instagram.
And I'm not following anyone. You just got everyone gassed. I'm not going to accept you. I'm sorry.
Well, because of this fellow, Jay Johnson's outside, but big ups to Jay Johnson and Xavier, who've been working on some amazing blockchain sensei content. You will see our content level up, especially in the form of shorts. Shorts, I said the word shorts really weird there. Beats provided by Cairo. Yes, sir. So big team, big level up, big things happening. Let's get a big episode. AI, cryptos, and AI stocks, courtesy of Mr. Harding Part 2. Make sure you catch up with Part 1. Let's go.
Big. If someone can get this on the IG live, that'd be appreciated. And then if someone
I'll do that for you.
has got access to the Twitter, there's going to be a couple of bars that might need to get dropped on the Twitter. I'll try and do some here and there, but yeah, it might be easier if someone else does it. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do in this episode is I'm going to keep it really, really simple. In the last episode, we got a little bit deep. We got into how you can find these things. So in the last episode, when we went deeper into the AI, how to find the AI blockchain stocks, we showed you how to find the ETFs and then find the things inside the ETFs that repeat a lot. And then from there, you go and analyze those individual stocks. How? By getting their earnings report and diving into that earnings report. Now, earnings season is about to doth approach. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of these stocks now before the next earnings season. And then we're going to do another episode where we're going to break down these stocks, having looked at the earnings report in this quarter and then looking at the new earnings report. Because some of these stocks that we're looking at are crazily undervalued, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for their earnings to just go through the roof, which will then in turn drag the price through the roof as well. So what we really, really want is we want some basics. So I'm going to go over some of the basics of what we're looking for in an earnings report. And I'm actually going to tweet them as well, so that way you've actually got them there as a tweet thread and you can always go back to them. So if there's little pauses here and there, that's because I'm going to be putting them out as a tweet of what you're looking for in an earnings report. And you can have this there for the rest of your life. So let me just tweet out the first one. Here we go. So I'm going to tweet the first one, and then that will mean we can all follow along from a Twitter feed. So Ninja, if you can bring up the Blockchain Sensei Twitter and then share that. And then that's where people will be able to see what it is that we're looking for. So here is the first tweet. This is what we're looking for. Should be out there now. Okay. So the first thing we are looking for in an earnings report is revenue growth. Why are we looking for revenue growth? Because if the company's making more money, that's a good company you want to put your money into. It doesn't take rocket science. You don't have to be a genius investor. Let's just ask anybody on this call. If your friend came to you with a business and he said, you know what, it's making less money every single quarter, every single year than it was before, would you give them money? No, you wouldn't. So when it comes to a business that you're investing in the stock market, wouldn't you want to invest in something where the money's increasing every quarter? Of course you would. So that's the first thing that you're looking for, is increase in revenue. Now, the next thing that we're looking for is increase in margins. Now, what are margins? Margins is the gap between the price you pay for something and the price you sell it for. So the bigger your margins, the more guap you're gonna make, the more moolah you're gonna make. So if I'm selling, let's say for example, Ninja's got that Red Bull, yeah. We all know Boss Man in the shop isn't selling it for the price that he got it for, because that would be dumb. That would be stupid business. So Ninja, how much did you get that Red Bull for?
It was actually part of my Tesco meal deal. So
Okay.
I got a sandwich, I got this, and I got this for £3.50.
£3.50. Okay. So let's say, right, how is Tesco able to sell all of that for £3.50? That's because
Well,
they're
the
not getting their Red Bull for £3, and they're not getting the fruit for £3, and they're not getting the sandwich for £3. What they're probably getting all of that for is 50p. And then what they're doing is then adding £3 on top, and that's their profit on top. So they're probably making 300% margin on top of you buying that product. That's their profit. Now, that extra money that they're making on top, obviously, they've got to pay for the staffing, they've got to pay for the shipping, the delivery, the packaging, so on and so forth. These are the things that will take away from your margin, and whatever's left is what is your profits. So the next thing we're looking for in the earnings report is the guap that the company's keeping. The moolah, the cheddar, the bread, the guap, the dinero. If they're not keeping the peas, dead them off. Dead them off. I'm going to keep it straight for you. I'm going to keep it road, because I know some of you man understand road, yeah? If you've got a runner, you got a man on the line, you got a man on the block, yeah? And he's not bringing back the peas, what's happening? He's getting dropped.
He's getting fired.
A high kick in the head.
He's getting chefed up.
He's getting chefed up. He's getting hurt up because you've given him the peas and he's not bought back any peas. So if you're investing money into a stock and it's not bringing back any money, it needs to get drop kicked in the head. You need to drop it off. It's the same rules everywhere you look. So the next thing is cash flow. So cash flow is basically the way that a company is using the money that it brings in and moves it around the business and goes, okay, cool. We're using a little bit of this money to like improve our deliveries. We're using a little bit of this money to improve our marketing. We're using a little bit of this money to improve our branding. All of these things overall will improve the overall business. And if they do this, what are you more likely to do? You're more likely to have better margins. You're more likely to have better profit. You're more likely to have better revenue. So it all ties in together. Now, all of this is absolutely pointless if the company's got fat debt. All completely pointless. First rule of financial literacy, assets versus liabilities. You do not want to be giving your money to somebody that has got more liabilities than assets, because that is dumb. Can we all agree? Why are you giving your money to a business or to a friend, yeah, if they're 100K in debt and they're telling you, yeah, let me 200K, I'll give it you back. You'd be like, okay, maybe. But if they're asking for 100K, right, and they're £1 million in debt, are you giving them the 100K? No. So why would you do that with a business? You wouldn't. But you need to check these things before you make your first investment, because it's not gambling. We're not here to gamble and just wishy-washy and to get lucky. If you want to get lucky, go to the casino. That's not what we're here to do today. So then what you're looking for is, again, it's like the block life. You're looking for new opportunities and new threats. Is there a new opportunity to take over a new turf? Is there a new op on the road that's just bought out a new app that's going to mess up your whole thing? It's the same game. So that's the first bit of what we're looking for. So I'm going to keep it super simple. I'm sure everyone understood that. Yeah. So then I'm going to just drop a little bit of the next bit. Just give me a second. I'm just going to tweet it out now. Give me a sec. So now this is the alpha. alphas. I'm thinking, was this gonna let me do it all in one tweet? I hope it does. This would be amazing if it lets me do it all in one tweet. So now I've just gotta go to this.
280 characters, mate.
Go to this tweet here.
Actually,
Are they even still called tweets or are they called X's?
yeah, I said this. I said this on a different stream, but you know what's mad? Have you noticed some people on Twitter can tweet a lot, like they can write whole paragraphs.
Oh yeah, you can pay for that.
Right. That is kind of smart revenue model.
Interesting, yeah.
Why did Jack Dorsey do that? Because I remember when Twitter was 140 characters only, and there wasn't an option to pay more to be able to say more things.
If he's not Elon Musk.
Why didn't Jack Dorsey do what Elon Musk did? Because he's not Elon Musk. Simple.
Well, it's still do that.
Right.
Let me now tweet this. Okay, so boom, it's brought up the next bit, yeah?
Okay, this is a bit deeper now.
Yeah,
you
now
guys
we're
got-
getting a bit deeper. So if you're not taking notes, you might need to take notes on this bit. Yeah. So the next bit is book value. Now we're gonna use in this episode an AI that is gonna allow you to do what big boy financial analysts do, and it's gonna do it for you. It's gonna do it for you guys. We're just here to make your life easy. We're just here to level you up, to put you where the big boys are. Okay, so just remember book value and remember book value per share. What is book value and what is book value per share? It's basically when you take the assets away, you take a company and you take away their assets and their liabilities, and you try and find the actual true underlying value of a company. Then you just do that against the shares. Now, this is one of Warren Buffett's favorite strategies, is to find the book value per share. So we're going to be looking at that later on. Okay, so then from there, we're looking for intrinsic value. Now, intrinsic value is literally the thing that, like the cash flow price, it basically helps you find out the actual stock price that the stock should actually be. And we've got an AI tool that's going to show you, you can just type in any stock and ask for its intrinsic value, and it will give you that. If the stock is above that price, that means it's kind of overvalued. If it's below that price, it's a freaking crazy bargain. But it's very, 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 very rare that you will get something below its intrinsic value price. If you ever see anything below its intrinsic value price, that means the markets are broken. There's a crazy overreaction. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would buy that shit straight up. So what are we looking for in a company? We are looking for a company and a CEO and a good team. We've been over this before. You've got to look at the team, and you've got to look at the team and what the team's done before. What's their track record? We're not going to do that in today's earnings report dive, but we're going to do it in a future one. So we're looking for systems development. We're looking for organizational change. We're looking for the potential of acquisitions. We're looking for the potential of development. We're looking for the process improvement, and we're looking for strategic planning and policy development. Because if you've got all of these things, what are they going to do? You're going to have a better business. It's impossible to be working on all of these things and not have a better business. So you don't look for all of these things in the earnings report. You just need one of these things. You just need a little sign of, yeah, you know what? We've actually spent some of the cash flow on our marketing. That's a development. You know what? We've actually spent 5 million this year on our logistics. If a company spends 5 million on their logistics, what's going to happen? Things are going to get faster and better.
Yeah.
Happier customers, more returning customers. It's simple. So I hope that's all made sense. So let's show you.
Sorry, before you do that, could you scroll back up just a little bit? Back to what we're looking for in the business, just a bit higher. System development. All right, nice one.
So acquisition, what does acquisition mean? Is is the company looking to buy another company? So when Microsoft are telling you that they're going to buy Activision Blizzard, that's disgusting acquisition. That's disgusting. When Microsoft are telling you that they're buying OpenAI and Activision Blizzard, that's even more disgusting. That's the smoke. That's crazy, because now you got to look at those companies and add those companies to the company that you're invested in, and that's your new company. So is the stock price going to go up? Very likely. It's basic maths. The math is mathing. So what we're looking for is when 2 + 2 at +2 equals 6, but the stock price is saying 1, and the stock's going backwards. You're like, this don't make no sense. Cool. So let's get into it now. Cool.
What about a company that was looking to get acquired? Like it was open to being purchased out, or for example, open for a joint venture or something?
Yep, just as good, because what happens when a company gets acquired, this price spikes up from where it is. So this is Claude. This is the AI that you need to know about. Claude.ai. Right? And this alone is value for this whole entire show. I don't even have to go into the earnings report. This is just mad value. If you go to any financial analyst and tell them, yeah, I can work out the intrinsic share value of a stock for you, and I can work out the price to book of a share for you, they'll be like, what? How do you even know how to do that? Why do you even know how to do that? But guess what? AI will do that for you. You are now as good as the top Wall Street analysts. So why are we looking at these 3 stocks? Unity, we've already explained why Unity. What's good, Oscar? What's good?
What's up, man?
Because Unity has got 4 billion downloads of its software every single month. Pretty much 95% of all AR and VR, which most likely will have AI involved in it, which most likely will have blockchain involved in it, because they can do NFTs in Unity, pretty much going to be the backbone for the actual development of everything visual in the metaverse and in blockchain and in that space. So we need to pay attention to that project. The next one is Roblox. I'm just going to show you a video, and you tell me if this is AI. And then we're going to look at how many users there is for it. So yes, people are gassed by ChatGPT. Yes, people are gassed by Midjourney. But wait until you see this. Especially anyone that's got any kids that play Roblox, you understand this is not a joke. So this is Roblox new AI. Now, I don't think he deeped it, but I'm going to pause it this time. So look, what's happening is the person types in, I want to make a game set in ancient ruins. It makes the ancient ruins. I want the game to the players to spawn at a campsite near the ruins. The AI adds a campfire from the marketplace to spawn next to the fire. Then I add some trees for the players to chop down. The AI then adds trees to the area around the spawn site. This is not any human doing this. Sure. So can you now use a different variety of trees? Look what it does. It uses evergreen trees, tall evergreen trees, and birch trees. Okay, so now the player wants to add some creatures. So he wants a bear. So can you build me a bear? He gets his bear. He wants his bear to be a bit more fantasy style. So it goes through different textures, as you can see, and then it adds medieval armor to the bear. Now, how long would that have taken a developer to do any of that? The fact that now
A long time.
talk to Roblox and build a virtual world in seconds, in my opinion, this is now the most powerful AI on the planet.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
And the reason why it's the most powerful AI on the planet is a user's game. So, who knows how many daily users Roblox has?
Damn, I knew this stat. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's either 1 or 2% of the world. So
It's in its millions for sure.
Will we ask Claude? How many daily users
I think it's 160 million.
Roblox?
Same.
Are we ready?
Go on.
57.8 million daily users.
But that's daily. What
Okay.
all because some people don't play every day.
So yearly? Or how many accounts?
Yeah, how many accounts?
How many Roblox accounts?
State vibes here.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely state vibes.
Okay. Okay.
Not publicly disclosed. Interesting.
165 million.
Million accounts, roughly.
Yeah.
So when we look at that, and now we go, how many chat GPT accounts are there? $1 million users, just over in 2022.
Well, that's not a lot.
But it got that in about a few days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's probably now, I would say it's about 5 million right now. But it is not 20. Roblox users blow ChatGPT users out the water for bants. So this is why, in my opinion, this is the most important AI project in the entire space. Because there is what this is going to do for AI is it's going to hyper normalize it for these kids. If you're a 4-year-old kid and you're playing Roblox, you don't know anything but building at speed virtual worlds after that point. So that's why it's important. So let's go and look at the Roblox earning report a little bit. So you go to Roblox invest. Now, before I wasn't really interested in Roblox. I was like, all right, cool, it's a cool stock. But then the moment that I clocked this AI bit and the amount of users, I've been following the amount of users they've got. But then when I clocked this, I was like, nah. So let's see if we can find some source before anybody else. There ain't nobody reading this. Roblox developers okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So the first thing we're looking at is the non-GAAP financial measures. Wait, this is just them giving out all their ways that they acquired the data. We don't need that. Still the ways they capture the data. Okay, here we go. The source. Revenue deferred, revenue, and bookings illustration. Oh no, this is an example as well. We want the actual source. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so what was that first golden rule? We're looking for revenue that goes up. Let's just look, just actually deep this, right? Since 2020 and 2023, the revenue of Roblox has gone up from 200 million to 680 million a quarter. I don't know if you think that's a good business, but
That's a crazy business. Like, if you just measure it in fiat, that's $480 million extra revenue in 3 years. If you measure it by X, it's what, 3.5X. If you measure it by percentage, it's like 250% in 3 years.
crazy. So, golden rule first that we've got, first sign, the revenue is going up. So if we now see that the stock price is going down, but the revenue is going up, already that's a problem. That means the market is overreacting. That means we need to start paying attention to Roblox stock. So we're going to go to the chart in a bit. So revenue by region. We can see that USA and Canada makes up the bulk, but we can also see that other areas are expanding. See? Now, they've taken the ROW area, I don't know what ROW stands for, rest of the world, from 9.3 million to 48.6 million. They've taken the APAC, Africa, Pacific, from around 19 to 69. So the numbers, but the most impressive one is obviously taking USA and Canada from 139 million to 439 million. That's just ridiculous. So 4 main expense buckets: the cost of revenue, developer exchange fees, personnel costs, stock-based compensation, and infrastructure and trust and safety. Now, for me, now that they've got this AI, what is that going to do to the developer fees? Costs are going to decline differently.
Can go down.
And what's the one thing that we know about AI cost declines? Jay Johnson, I mentioned it to you the other day. Do you remember what
Every 2 years? Every 2 years, it's going to half, I believe.
Every 2 years, not even half, 10x decrease.
10x decrease. Wow.
Yeah, every 2 years. So
Wow.
AI models that used to cost 10 million prior to lockdown now cost 1 million.
100 grand.
Well,
And then,
Sorry, yeah.
so AI models that cost 1 million now, in 2 years' time for Roblox,
100K.
this will cost them 100K.
In 2 years' time, after that, 10K.
So apply what you've just seen with that voice control and just think about what that means for the future of Roblox. It's actually insane. So this is the cost of their revenue. So this is what's going to affect their margins. So we want this to ideally be shrinking. We don't want this to be going up. Obviously, it's going up because it's expanding, but in comparison to their revenue, so it's costing them 162 million to make 680. It's okay. It's quite a big gap. But again, we want this to go down. So we can see here at one point it did, but now it's creeping up again. Developer exchange fees. Again, hello. It's something here. Look at this. Up, down, 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 spiked up, down. What's happening? The developer fees are going down. Personnel costs. Well, this is obviously people getting paid in. Whoever's working at at Roblox, this is a good sign. Why? Because the employees are getting paid in equity. Employees are getting paid in equity. 204 million has been paid out in equity to employees. Are they going anywhere? No.
A lot of them want to stay.
Are they going to stay? Are they invested? Yes. So, certain infrastructure and cost and trust and safety, I don't know, fully understand that, so I'm not going to even touch that. But yeah, so sales and marketing, you can see their sales and marketing has gone down. Normally, we don't want that. We can see R&D has gone down also. It's not the greatest, but it has gone down from 315 million down to 211 million. But again, if we account for the fact that AI costs are declining, that's not that bad. Yeah. So revenue, we've already discussed this. It's crazy. The revenue growth is 15% roughly, which is good. Bookings is great. Net cash provided by operating activities. So this is the interesting one, is this. They didn't actually generate that much cash from recent operating activities. I find that quite interesting. And free cash flow is down dramatically. So that means they're making a lot of money, but it's going back into the company. It's not actually going into their bank account. It's just circulating around in the company. However, key metric, what is happening and what is the overall direction of their users? Up. So if their users are going up, their revenue is going up. If we see that the stock price is going down, again, this is something interesting we need to look at. And by age group, under 13s is huge, over 13s is huge. Now, the thing that you have to bear in mind, if you are getting an audience that is under 13 and around that age, you have cemented your place in their psyche.
Yes.
You have the ability to do a thing called a throwback and a rebirth.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
The unfathomable amount of cash flow and nostalgia. The future forecast is
Crazy. So
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh.
this, how we get gassed off Pokemon and the amount of money that people spend on Mario and all these things, and the nostalgia of these kind of things like Dragon Ball Z, crazy nostalgia, crazy merch that people can sell from that because it's part of people's childhood. Roblox is going to be able to do the same thing in 20 years' time. In 20 years' time, 10 years' time, people will not be able to comprehend why this Roblox thing is such a cool thing and why there's Roblox TV shows or well, whatever form of media we're using, because of the age that they've captured. So that's something to note. Now, this is also a very, very interesting stat, is the hours engaged that they're getting their users for. It's gone from 8.5 million hours engaged in a quarter to 13. The hours engaged is almost doubled. So not only are they increasing in users, they're increasing in the time people are engaged. This was without AI. So what do we think is likely to happen next? Pretty likely to go up. Pretty likely. Because I'm even engaged. I even want to play it. So average bookings per DAU. So this is obviously using Robux. So this is the average amount someone's spending. So you see, it went down a little bit. But we can see at one point it was $17.30. That was in lockdown, the peak of lockdown. So very interesting. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to break down any more on that. Cool. So now let's go and look at this stock. Let's go and look at Roblox stock. And then we're gonna go to John Deere. Probably wondering, John Deere, what's that got to do with AI? What's that got to do with robotics? Oh, the things people don't know. Is everybody with me so far on the Roblox thesis about them being one of the big AI companies on the planet?
Makes
Yep.
sense.
Yeah. Does it make sense?
Scarily, yes.
Just on users. Like they've got no competition. Like, who has got that many users, that many committed users putting in that many hours, and a generation that's going to carry on using it? It's their positioning is crazy. Okay, cool. So let's load up this stock and let's have a look. So let me know when you can see my screen. Okay, so Roblox. And I think Roblox should be out of their 18-month purgatory. So what do I mean by that? Basically, when companies IPO, the first 18 months, they normally dip. So, and that's just because of the early seed investors and VCs getting out. So this should be a downward chart. Oh, and look at that. Look,
It's a downward chart.
it's a downward chart.
Oh, it's about to reach that.
It's close to support.
It's close to the support.
So,
And then
what was one of the things that we said? We said one of the things that the stock should be doing is it should be creeping up slowly. But this thing is anything but. This thing has just gone down. We can clearly see a downtrend. So this is combined with the fact that it's an IPO, it's had an IPO quite recently. And then secondly, it's a bear market. And then thirdly, nobody understands Roblox. They don't understand it. They think it's a game. This isn't a game. Roblox is not a game. Roblox is a social media tool. Roblox is a platform. Roblox is an educational tool. Roblox is a engineering tool. Roblox is way more than what people see it is at first glance. Plus now they're adding the AI layer to it. So technically, Roblox is the world's biggest and highest used AI social media and development platform.
It's technically the best version that we have of the metaverse.
Yep. Period. And it's got all the convergence. The only thing that Roblox is missing from its convergence is a little bit of blockchain. And I think that's inevitable. I think that's going to come eventually. Do we agree?
Wait. I know currently on the technical side. Just to pause for a very quick sec. Has anyone here actually played Roblox? Because I've never played it, and Max here, one of our homies, he's played Roblox. The actual game. Can you just quickly tell us?
So basically, Roblox is like, how can I describe it? It's a platform where creators can create their own games within Roblox itself. So I've seen people making like RPG games, first-person shooter games, roleplay, and like all that other stuff. And it's changed a lot. I've been playing it. Well, I haven't played it, for long. I played it when it first came out. I think it was like 2004, 2005. Playing it for a few years as a kid.
Wait, 2004, 19 years ago.
Yeah, actually, no, not 2004. No, that's a lie. 2006, I'd say. 2006, 2007. Yeah, still time. Yeah, no, I've been playing it for that long. No, but it's been around since. Yeah, it's been around for years. Like, it's been around for a while, and it's changed a lot. Like, people are actually creating like their own engines within Roblox itself. I don't know. I can't say too much on it, but it's definitely got potential. Like it's been around for a while, and I've seen it change. I've seen it change a lot.
Ultimately, the ultimate question is: would you say you saw it improve?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. The graphics, the engine, the way people play it, everything is changed. It's changed a lot. From when I first started playing it to now, when I played it last year, it's changed so much. Like there's a game, it's literally it plays like Call of Duty. It literally plays like Call of Duty. Like you play the game and
It's a game inside a game.
it's a game inside Roblox.
Oh, right.
So it plays like Call of Duty. Like it's so smooth. Like the gun animations, the moving animations, it's so smooth.
Wow, so it sounds like Roblox isn't a game, it's heavy.
It's a whole platform.
It's heavy infrastructure.
It's a whole platform
Yeah.
where people
Boom.
create within it.
Got it. That's the key point that I'm trying to get at. Everyone looks at Roblox like it's a game. It's not a game. It's not a game at all. It's a development platform. It's an open source. Basically, EA or Activision, Capcom, open source, where they've gone, you know what? Instead of us making the games, you guys make the games for us.
Yeah, exactly. Outsourcing.
Yeah, the best thing is they've got a really cool feature where if you go on Roblox and you create your own game and it pops off and it brings in basically people who play it, you're going to get paid. And there's people earning like 15K per month salaries just off creating games in Roblox.
Crazy. And now you AI build. Mad.
Go on. No, I was gonna say people. It's like in other games as well. It's like pay to win. People are making money off it because people are paying for credits in game. People are paying for outfits in game. People are paying for everything in game. So people that create those games are making serious money off it.
So technically, that means AI Roblox doesn't even need a crypto. It doesn't really need a blockchain because it's already doing it internally anyway. It's got such a big ecosystem within it. Like it's already got the tokens already got value inside their ecosystem. They don't need to take it out.
Yeah, it's like FIFA points in EA Sports. You know,
You don't need.
that's its own credit to buy players on Ultimate Team, for example. But however, like it will come to a point where obviously like crypto will be integrated into the process of actually getting these credits and tokens in the game, where fiat might not necessarily be the number one option.
Nah, I think Roblox doesn't need it because if you think about it, like Roblox, the difference between Roblox and say, for example, FIFA is FIFA can't make what Roblox can make. Roblox,
FIFA's just football. That's it. It's just set to one thing.
But Roblox can make football
Roblox,
games.
everything. You can make football games in Roblox. You can make everything in Roblox. Anything.
There is the potential that be a game bigger than FIFA inside of Roblox with more. And now that you have this AI developer tool, 100%, like it's peak, like the competition this creates for every games development house is crazy because it's inevitable that you're going to take on some of these AAA titles because you're getting people working for you and developing for you, not for money, for fun.
Yeah. Wow.
You can't beat that.
Even the Call of Duty Roblox is crazy. Yeah.
We're gonna peep that in a sec. So yeah, just wanted to. So let's just go back to this chart.
Sorry, guys. Back to the TA.
Cool. So as we can see right now, this stock is getting absolutely battered. We've got a crazy support line here at $25. We've just gone to 27. Just now. The RSI on the weekly is low as hell, almost close to the all-time lows on the RSI. So we know when we switch this to the weekly, to the daily, this is going to look crazy. So let's do so right now. So RSI on Roblox. Was this an all-time low? Yep. RSI on Roblox 21. All-time low is 21. This is the lowest relative strength index there's been on Roblox. Yeah, since inception. The only other time was here in COVID. So are these prices gonna come back on Roblox? I don't think so. Is the price gonna go down on Roblox? Possibly. I think it could get to 21, 20. But for me personally, I'm gonna start dollar cost averaging into this. Because this is a buy zone for me. Just this RSI here, and yes, the RSI has gone up a little bit, but the price is still basically the same. It's crazy. Now, how far off the all-time high are we? We are currently 400% off the all-time high.
5.3x.
And that was when 2021.
Yeah.
November.
Yeah,
November 21. Yeah.
just predictable. All
Everything
time,
was up in November 21.
all time high of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have to remember with Roblox is it's not profitable yet. It's still not profitable. So we know the same thing that happened with Tesla, the same thing that I've shown you with Unity. What happens with these companies is they're not profitable, and all of a sudden they get heat and interest the moment that they become profitable. But we want to find them when they're a good business, not yet profitable, but the revenue is increasing, the margin is increasing, and they're looking like they're going to become profitable. That's a snipe. It's finding things, gems, where it is inevitable that it's going to become profitable. Let me just give you a simple stat on Roblox, right? We just saw that they've got 200 million users, right? Their revenue at the moment is 680 million, right? If they charge £1 for this new AI per user per month, that's an extra 200 million a month. If
Which
they
is 4 billion a year.
if they charge £10 per month for that AI system and only 50% of users use it, that's still 100 million. Nope. That's still 1 billion a month extra that they're making. So right now, their net income is down 282 million. So just from charging everyone £1, they're basically almost profitable. Is it very likely that this thing can go profitable like this?
Yeah. Yes, already.
It's not financial advice, we think so, but what would we know?
What would we know? What kind of company would charge people for their AI tool to develop? Who would do such a thing, hey? Who would do such a thing? Cool. So that's that one. So I'm just going to quickly do the same thing, but we're going to do it with John Deere. And the reason I wanted to do John Deere is because when we glanced on this one before, and this one was saying some dumb stuff. This was saying some stupidness. This was saying that this company is like, they expected their revenue to increase by 80% in the quarter, which is, that's big chest. That's big chest. They were saying it with Vim. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to take some time out and actually dig into your earnings report. So we now understand how to dig into an earnings report. Now, again, people are like, tractors, garden equipment. Let me just show you what John Deere is, because you're going to be like, why has he picked this company? Okay. So, John Deere, this is what they do. Agriculture, lawn and garden, landscaping, golf and sports, forestry, construction, engines, and drivetrain. Now, I don't know if you know, but agriculture is a pretty important business. I don't know if you know, but construction is a pretty important business. I don't know if you know, But these two things getting automated is pretty crazy. So let's get into it. Just gonna get to the earnings report. Based relations. And let's ask Uncle Claude what he thinks of the adoptions John Deere's doing with AI. What things is John Deere doing with robotics, AI, or blockchain? John Deere has developed autonomous tractors that can plow fields and perform other tasks with little or no human supervision. Some models are able to navigate fields and make turning decisions without GPS guidance. They have acquired, remember that word? Acquired. What did we say about acquisitions? Boom. They have acquired Blue River Technology that specialize in agricultural robotics and automation. This enhances Deere's capabilities in self-driving farm equipment. John Deere is working on robotic harvesting equipment that can identify ripe. Deep that. Let's just deep that sentence. That's mad. John Deere is working on robotic harvesting that can identify ripe crops carefully, harvest them, and load them onto autonomous trucks. This improves efficiency and reduces crop damage. That is insane margin difference. Do you know the margin difference when what you're picking isn't damaged as a fruit or as a vegetable, and you can get it at its perfect ripeness and then get it delivered without a human? Crazy.
Less
More
expensive.
more profit, more process, more fruit, more sales.
Boom. So John Deere, so we already went on that one. So AI, John Deere uses AI and machine learning to analyze agricultural sensor data, problems early, such as disease pressure or low nitrogen levels. This helps farmers take preventative action. What does that do? Increase margins. AI is enabling predictive maintenance on John Deere equipment by identifying potential failures before they occur using sensor data. John Deere has started utilizing blockchain and advanced GPS to verify agricultural crop data like crop fields, fertilizer inputs, and equipment usage. Blockchain verification of data enables Deere farmers to receive faster payments and other benefits through smart contracts. John Deere is getting into payments for farmers. I don't think you understand how deep that is. If there's one company that does what are you getting involved in payments for? You're a tractor company. But guess what? They've got the connect to, they are the ultimate distro. They've got all the connects to all the soldiers on the streets. In this case, all the farmers in the fields. They got them all already. Mad.
Wow, wait. Let me just do this. So John Deere is positioning itself, or potentially has already positioned itself, as the infrastructure of automated AI farming.
Yep.
So like the infrastructure of payment systems for that.
So they've positioned themselves for the automation, the AI, and the payment systems and the smart contracts.
For farming.
For farming. I don't know if it's important, but you know.
For at least the US.
Or at least for the US, okay.
Potentially worldwide.
Yeah, it's potentially worldwide. But yeah, let's go and break this down in the earnings report. It'll tell us. We'll be able to see now how worldwide these guys actually are.
Jay and I just looked at the intrinsic value of John Deere as well, and it's currently sitting at $320 to $380 per share.
That's the intrinsic value.
That's intrinsic value, yeah.
Okay.
price right now?
Current is like 410, yeah, for them.
So it's just over.
Like,
It's looking healthy. Oh yeah, 410. So it's over its intrinsic value by like what, $20? Which is rare to get it that close to intrinsic value. So that again shows that it's a good time. So where's this report? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yo, let me read this. Okay, here we go. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. So I've already bought my John Deere stock because I've already glanced this already. I weren't playing. Okay, cool. So let's break this down. We know the fundamentals we're looking for from an earnings report, yeah? I don't need to go over that again. So let's look at this. Net sales and revenue, year on year. Sales are up 12%. Net sales, so that's the actual bit minus the equipment and manufacturing, up 10%. This is the crazy one, is the profitability is up 58% in 1 year. They've gone from making 1.8 billion to 2.9 billion, which is pretty cray. Now, net sales kind of stayed the same. Operating profit kind of shot through the roof there. Small ag and turf, again, the same. Agriculture and turf. Okay, so they are in Asia, US and Canada, they're up by 10%. Canada, they're down. Europe, they're up by 5%. South America, they're down by 5%. And Asia, they're down moderately. But overall, oh, look at this magic word. What's happened to the margins? The margins have gone from 19% to 25%. Is that a good sign, or is that what? Is that what something we're looking for?
Sounds quite positive.
good sign.
That is a good sign.
But what would we know?
It's not financial advice.
Not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. So the interesting bit is their small agriculture and turf, their operating margins has actually gone up. So it's actually costing them more money to operate in small agriculture and turf than it is to operate in precision agriculture. So if you ask me, I think they're going to drop all the like little lawnmowers and stuff. Construction and forestry. Sales are up more or less everywhere, apart from in global forestry, which is kind of good. We don't want forestry to be up for the environment. Now, this is the funny one. They're financial services.
Oh.
So their financial services was up by about 10 million. Their estimate for the end of the year for financial services was to be at 6. Oh no, is that the forecast? They've not made that very clear. But here we go. Full year 2023 forecast. They're expecting to have a net income of 10 billion, which is pretty mad. Yeah, that was it. 68% is what they're expecting an increase. So again, I don't fully understand this because I'm not really a tractor guy. I need to find a guy that's proper on the tractors. But here, they're showing where they're using their cash. So committed to an A rating, managing the balance sheet, including liquidity to support an A rating that provides access to low cost and readily available short and long-term funding mechanisms, fund value, create investments in our business, consistently and moderately raise dividends. Oh shit, they give a dividend as well. Oh, that is mad. Okay, so now let's go and look at the stock. We'll wrap it there. DE. So your ticker for this is DE. Deere and Company. It's on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, this stock is a bit of a beast. It's been just trailing up for a while, as we can see. Can someone check what the price to book was on this? Ask Claude.
1 second, we're on it.
Book price per share.
Book price per share, 1 second. Jake Johnson.
I'm gonna it's around
Hey,
5.
what's he saying, Jake?
Value per share is approximately $50.
$50. Fucking hell, that's crazy. Okay. So that would mean if the company lost everything, its actual share price should be worth $50. That's if it lost everything. So if it sold off every asset, everything, it'd be $50, which pretty unlikely that's going to happen, but that's the emergency price on this. That's actually a good price. Okay, and then what did you say the intrinsic value price was?
It was $320 to $380.
$320. I was wondering why this was so janky. I'm not on weekly. Yeah, you said 320. Well, we've got a support line there as well, so that would make sense. Right here. Boom. Okay. So when we look at this, what we see and what we're seeing, remember this is on the weekly here right now. So this is going back as far as 2020. There has been an all-time high just here at 450. So personally, I would wanted it here. If I could have caught this here at 328 and rode it up, that would have been nice. Where it can go from here, I do not know. But the one thing I do know is who can tell me what shape is building up here? What is going on here? What does this look like to you guys?
Consolidation.
Consolidations. Here, to me, looks like classic accumulation.
Yeah.
Classic institutional accumulation. Institutional dog know something we don't know. Last time it did it, it was here. Then look what happened.
And boom. Some sweeps and then boom. Rocky.
And then the last time it did it,
2018 to 2020.
John Deere seems to have a bit of a familiar pattern.
Yeah.
And it always has the same little spike out here, halfway through.
Just sweet liquidity.
You seeing it?
Yeah.
So on this one, I'm going to be a bit different. On this one, I'm going to wait for the secret sauce. You know how the secret sauce works. You know how the secret sauce works.
We know about
Japan.
we know about this indicator.
I'm going to wait for this secret sauce and possibly get in again. So I've got in a little bit, but I'm going to get in a little bit more once we get over 450 myself personally. Normally
For-
I'm
Oh,
against.
Ninja, can you move the thing, please? Yeah.
Sorry, say that again.
No, I was speaking to Ninja to move the I don't know what it's called, but like
Yeah, sorry. You can carry on.
Carry on.
Sorry.
Normally I'm very anti getting in things at their all-time high, but this stock, I think there's a little bit something else going on here. So I bought in here. Ideally, if we can keep consolidating and I can just buy here, amazing. If I can't, yeah, I would probably keep buying as it goes up and past the all-time high. So let's look at this. Earnings, smacking the earnings differently. Smacking the revenue. Differently. Smacking the net income. 1.8 to 2.25. 1.96 to 2.86. 2.98. Smacking it. Yeah. So that's John Deere. So let's just quickly look at this on the daily. And we wrap it there. See what, let's get a little zoomers. See what the secret sauce is saying. Secret sauce is looking like the sauce is about to get added. If you know, you know. We're not going to say how it works, but the sauce is about to get added to this burger. You know what I mean? It's about ready to be served. So if you know, you know. But anyway, cool. That is the end of that session. Any questions on anything that we covered today?
Really good session, very insightful. Yeah, always appreciate it.
Yeah, that was very well explained. Thank you, Mr. Hard.
No worries. It's boring if I get rich on my own.
Right.
Max, so this is our friend Max, who's been trying to convince to get investing since summer 2022. Now we sat down and he's seen the source and he's like, you know what? He's literally signing up right now to some trading 212. Let's talk to Max like a beginner. Mr. Harding, what would you say to this young music producer?
Before you say anything, explain it to me like you're talking to a kid.
I explain it all the time. So from the jump, we have money, right? You have money. You work hard to get this money. You put this money in your bank account, but guess what happens? Do you know what happens when it goes into your bank account and just sits there?
You just spend it. It just sits there and goes down. There's no
It deflate, yeah.
So
Inflation.
it's called deflation. Now, deflation and inflation. So at the moment, because of what happened in lockdown, there's now more money in the world than there ever was before. So because there's more money than there ever was before, it means the value of your money is worth less, number one. Number two, the prices of things are going up. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Cost of living.
And number four, for some unknown reason, the quality of the things that you're buying, the packets are either getting smaller or the quality is getting shit. Would you also agree?
Yeah.
Yep. So the only way to combat that is to have your money grow faster than the inflation.
Sure.
The average market rate is normally around 10% per year. That's what is called good for you to achieve as an investment. However, at the moment, over the last year, the inflation rate was 11.5. So even if you was investing, you were still losing money. If you were trusting in the traditional ways of investing and going to these institutions and going, oh yeah, manage my money for me. So we are told by society to get a 10% return per year. You've smashed it. You're amazing. Well done. This is what we do at the big firms on Wall Street. We'll get you 10% a year. There are stocks like Apple. Have you heard of Apple?
Yep.
Yep. Do you use Apple devices?
Yep.
Yep. There are stocks like Apple that easily do 50% per year. Now, the average person buys Apple, but they don't have any Apple stock. Person buys Nike trainers, but doesn't have any Nike stock. The average person will buy a Mercedes Benz, but won't have any Mercedes Benz stock.
Make it make sense.
I'm going to tell you a real story. I, myself, at one point in my life, decided to lease a Mercedes Benz for free.
I remember.
It cost me £350 a month, plus insurance of £150 a month. All that happened with that money is I was paying it to Mercedes Benz, and then I had to give the car back at the end. That's exact same amount of money invested in Mercedes Benz stock would have returned me 38k over that time period. I would have been able to buy that car and
Bought the car outright. It came to the value of a Benz.
exactly. So this is a mistake that I made and went, hang on a minute. How many other people are doing this that could easily wait that 2 to 3 years? Easily. It's just a bit of patience. But that's the thing that people don't have, is we don't have patience to trust in the game. And the game of investing is what the wealthiest people in the world do. They invest their money. They make their money work for them. Now, once you have assets and your money's working for you, and you can look in your bank account and see into your portfolio and see, you know what? A little £100 that I put in there is now £150, or that little, I put £1,000 in and now that grand is worth £2,000. The way that your mind is going to be positive about life and your outlook on life, it doesn't now matter where you're working to get that money, because you now have power and control. You now know I could work as a dustbin man and get £1,000 a month. If I know that I can put this into the right investments and it's going to grow, I am guaranteed to be where I want to be. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And the biggest problem in society is people do all these madness things and chase after all these things because they want to get to a certain goal in life. They want to achieve and they want to have things that they see on social media. They want the role.
They want to take shortcuts.
All of this stuff. But they haven't got a guaranteed way that's tried, proven, tested for over 400 years that's going to get them there. That way is investing. But we aren't taught that because it's not taught in the schools. It's not taught by our parents because our parents think the schools are going to teach it and the schools think that our parents should teach it. So it doesn't. So then what ends up happening is we just end up on this hamster wheel going around and around and around, wondering why I've got this promotion and I'm earning an extra $2,000 a year. Why don't I feel better? Because of those 4 factors. Yeah, you've earned that extra $2,000, $5,000 a year, but the price of everything's gone up. Yeah, you're earning the extra $2,000, $5,000 a year, but that same thing that you're now paying for, the packet's smaller. That t-shirt that you used to buy only now lasts 15 washes when it used to last you for 5 years. So it means whether you like it or not, you're forced to spend more money. Even though you're earning more, life is constantly getting more difficult because of inflation. So that's why whether you like it or not, if you want life to get easier, you have to invest. You don't have a choice.
Yes. This is totally right answer.
Question. Nick, you had a question about the 21 million Bitcoin.
Yeah. Can I take this one?
Yeah, take it.
All right, cool. So, first of all, I don't know the reason why there's specifically only 21 million.
This is the point. This is the point, brother. Do you see me, guys? Hello.
Hello, Mohammed Alawan.
Hi. But I'm gonna, as in the actual number, it could have been any amount of number. It could have been 8 million, 100 million. But I'm gonna tell you why there's never gonna be any more than 21 million. So, originally, when Bitcoin came out in 2008, it was very easy to mine. So what is the word mining? Quite simply, the word mining in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is solving equations in the blockchain. So basically solving equations. So when I send Bitcoin to Mr. Harding, it's peer-to-peer, it's person-to-person. And there needs to be miners, there needs to be nodes that solve that equation of me sending Bitcoin to Mr. Harding. So therefore, more Bitcoin is created, right? And every 4 years, there's what's called the Bitcoin halving. So every year, every 4 years, it gets twice as hard to mine Bitcoin. Let me give you some perspective.
Approximately,
yeah.
Everybody. Because I'm gonna blow your mind now, bro.
I feel like there's a reason why. I think Mohammed is slightly more educated than we think. So Mohammed,
yes. Listen, brother. This is my first time to join your call. I just got the link from Crypto Group in Dubai, and I live in Dubai. And I'm very, very grateful that I'm joining this group right now. And there is a reason. Yeah. I'm in the industry since 6 years. I already mined Bitcoin and Ethereum in Egypt back 2016. But during this journey, bro, I was always asking in all events, because I'm speaking in all crypto events in Dubai and in Egypt and Middle East. I have my own community. So I was always asking and wondering why Satoshi Nakamoto chose 21 million, specific 21 million. It could be 20, it could be 19, it could be 25, it could be 22, and it will be always limited the same way against the inflation. But during the 6 years, guys, no one gives me the right answer for my question, which is mathematics. I love mathematics. I'm a mathematic guy. I love physics. I love mathematics because numbers doesn't lie. Always numbers gives you the truth. So I just join here maybe to add some information. All of you guys, after this meeting, you will have the totally understanding of the crypto as never done before, And I'm gonna blow your mind.
Teach us.
Really? Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm very curious.
Yes, brother. Yes. Do any one of you based in Dubai?
No. We're planning on expanding to Dubai with what we're doing.
Okay. Anyway, very soon. I'm not marketing for my project, but very soon, all of you guys will hear about the secrets behind the Bitcoin, the secrets behind the blockchain, the secrets behind the entire web, because it is only one equation, and I discover it and I approve it with numbers. And believe me, right now, I'm gonna give it just from brother to his brothers. At least you will understand the Bitcoin and the right way as never done before. But before I'm gonna explain this, I just wanna know, where are you now, guys? Are you in Africa? Are you in US? Where are you exactly right now?
London.
London, amazing. But some of you from Africa, basically?
No, we've got Crypto Boss is from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, some of our families are African, but we are, and Ninja Fadlan with the cap on, he's from Indonesia. We've got people from all over. We got
okay, brother. Okay. I'm not gonna go very deep, but I'm gonna blow your mind right now. Do we have a time, or you just finished your
time? We got time. By the way, this is gonna be live on YouTube. It's gonna be on our YouTube channel. As long as you're okay with what you're saying being on our YouTube, that's cool.
It's fine, no problem. Anyway, my name is Mahmoud Aleo. I'm from Egypt and I live in Dubai. And I'm in the industry, as I said, almost 6 years, and I done mining. And I'm digging more inside the mathematics. And finally, 2 months ago, I done my own discovery. I call it discovery because it's something really huge, and it could change the entire industry. So before I jump to Bitcoin, I just want to say that right now we are living in the third dimension. What does it mean, third dimension? We're living here with our physical bodies, okay? And we have higher dimension because it's all about energy, even Bitcoin. After this call, you will understand that Bitcoin actually it's not money. Bitcoin, it is a form of energy. And this is what Nikola Tesla, trying to deliver to us 100 years back. Guys, Bitcoin, it is related to Nikola Tesla. If you heard about Nikola Tesla, the brilliant guy, Bitcoin not done by Satoshi, Bitcoin done by Nikola Tesla. Why I'm telling you this and I'm gonna approve it. If you could give me the host, please, I wanna share something. I'm gonna blow your mind, guys, right now. Yeah,
There you go. All yours.
yes, I'm gonna share my screen. Yes, now I think you can see me.
See screen.
Okay. Okay. My project manager, yes. And here is my research. What you're gonna see now, it's all done by me. I'm gonna do it in a fast way. So you are not here by coincidence. The universe is delivering a message to you. Nikola Tesla said once, if you know the secret, the universe, you should think in terms of energy, frequency, vibration. This is the most important because everything in our universe is running by these three subjects: energy, vibration, frequency, and specifically with three numbers, which is 3, 6, and 9, which is 3, 6, and 9. Nikola Tesla said, if you know the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, you would have the key to the universe. If all of us understood the secrets behind 3, 6, and 9, we could have the key to the universe. And he said it once again, 3, 6, and 9 is the key to the universe and to unlock the secret of the universe. How the mathematics are working, actually we are, as a human, we did not create the mathematics, we just discover it. Are you agree, guys?
Yep.
Yes,
Definitely.
exactly. Yes.
Is in the earth way before.
Yes. If you look at here, you will find that which is 124875, 124875, 124875. Could you please repeat it together?
1,
1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5.
24875.
Exactly. What does it mean, guys? This pattern will keep always repeating. If you zoom out here, if you go double 1 is 2, and double 2 is 4,
It's 4.
and double 4 is 8, and double
Alright.
8 is 16,
It's like supreme mathematics.
and 16 is 7, 1 and 6. Okay? And if you double 16, it is 32, which is 5, because 32 is 3 plus 2.
Plus 2.
And if you double 32, it is 64, which is 10, which is again 1. So I make it easy here. Look at the left. 1 equal 1. 1 double 2 equal 2 double 4 equal 4. 4 double 8 equal 8. 16 double, which is 7. 16 double 32, which is 5. 64 double, which is 10, which is 1. Then 128, which is 2. 256, which is 4. 512, which is 8. 1024, which is 7. And so on, guys. So this pattern will keep always repeated. Okay? Do you understand this?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It makes sense. But what is really will make more sense that have you noticed that 3, 6, and 9 are missing? So it means something really big. 3, 6, and 9, it is a higher energy controlling everything in our universe. Regarding 3 and 6 and 9, which is the triangle, and you will find it everywhere. You will find it on the dollar. You will find it with the pyramids. You will find it with all facts in your life. And I'm gonna show you now. So 3, 6, and 9, it is the software of the universe. 1 plus 2 is always 3. If you double 3, you will go to 6. And if you double 6, it will be 12, which is again
Which is 3.
If you double 12, it will be 24, which is again 6. And if you double 24, we will be 48, which is again 12, which is again 3. So
3.
3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6. It's like positive, negative, man, woman, right, left, rich, poor, success, failure, AM, BM, the duality in our life, you know? So it is a specific energy. And regarding the 9, which is really magical number, control everything. With 9, everything will be always 9. What does it mean? If you double 9, it's 18, is 9. If you double 18, 36 is 9. If you double
Is 9.
36, 72 is 9. And if you double 72, 144 is 9. And it will keep always 9. And even if you have it, and remember this because we're gonna use it with Bitcoin, because all the halving of Bitcoin running with this numbers 3, 6, and 9, and I will approve it now. So even if you have 9, it's 4.5, which is 9. If you have 4.5, 2.25, which is 9, and so on. So doubling 9 will give you 9. Halving the 9 will give you 9. Some facts about 3, 6, and 9. If you look at to the watch or to this clock, 1 plus 11 is 12. 2 plus 10 is 12. 3 plus 9 is 12. 4 plus 8 is 12. 5 plus 7 is 12. So the right side, the answer will keep always 3. And at the left side, it will be always 6. 3 plus 6, we back again to the 9. So 9 of our universe. All of this Tesla talked about. And by the way, all the technology which we are using today, Tesla already talked about. He talks about the radio, the signals, the frequency, the Wi-Fi, the wireless, and that's it. But let's go deep in 3, 6, and 9 in our life. The normal time for pregnancy is 9 months. 1 hour, 3,600 seconds, which is 9. 1 day, 86,400 seconds, which is 9. Per year, per leap year, by astronomical year, it will give you always 9. Even the speed of light, you know, by miles, it will give you 9. Even if we go in the religious, it is exist everywhere because 3, 6, and 9, it is the fingerprint of God. If you are a Christian, you will find 3, 6, 9 everywhere. If you are a Muslim even, you will find it everywhere. If you are a Hindu, whatever your beliefs, you will find 3, 6, 9 holding everything. If you look at to your hand, even if you look at to your hand, you will find 18 on your right hand, but in Arabic language. You will find 81 in the left hand, which is 9 and 9. Burj Khalifa is 9 by meters. Genesis of life. If you can see, genesis of life, we have here 3 triangles, the red one, the green one, and the blue one. Okay, this is the genesis of the life. If you calculate all the angles, you will find the blue one is 3, the green one is 6, the red one is 9. So it's 3, 6, and 9. If we go by physics, the diameter of the sun is 9. The diameter of the earth is 9. The diameter of the moon is 9. And even all angles is 9. The circle is 360 degree, 180, half, 90, 45, and so on. So 3, 6, and 9 holding everything. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. 1 second.
I was not expecting this.
It is.
Occasionally on the game, we get an unexpected information raid. This was completely unplanned.
Yeah, no, as soon as he said Nikola Tesla, I knew he was about to get deep. My
Yeah.
theory is that he's gonna relate, obviously he's relating 369. It's like the code of the universe. But 2 plus 1 is 3. 21 million.
Exactly. You start to calculate
Yeah.
now, brother. But now I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind. Wait, brother.
Oh shit, you still there? Oh. Oh yeah.
Don't jump. I'm gonna blow your mind, guys, now. Now, I showed you how 369 in our universe by physics, by mathematics. Now there is a new science called numerology. I believe this is maybe first time for you, but I'm gonna explain
Nope.
you.
Not for
Numerology
me.
Yeah, exactly. This is very good.
That's what I
Numerology,
told
when
you,
you
man.
combine the numbers and alphabet. So we have from 1 to 9, and then we have the alphabet, A, B, C, D, and so on, from A to Z. So you can calculate your name by your numbers and get your number. Okay, you can try this. I will share with you my PDF. But I discovered that the brand Dell is 6, IBM 6, Disney 6, Intel, even the internet www is 6, Binance, News, HP, Starbucks, even Amazon, Apple, and Google. And my own discovery, which gonna blow your mind. Can you imagine the web is 3, the blockchain is 6, the Bitcoin is 9. This is not by coincidence. Guys, this is not by coincidence. Web is 3. Blockchain, which is the new internet, is 6. And Bitcoin is 9. And this is, yani, it makes me crazy. And it takes me to dig more inside. But before, I have to show appreciation to my soulmate, which is Nikola Tesla, because all of this done by Tesla. And Tesla got inspired by our civilization as an Egyptian. And I feel
Yeah,
proud
by
of
the
this.
ancient Kemet. Yeah.
Yes, because the pyramids was like energy transmitter from the cosmic. Okay, the pyramids, it give electricity, and it's connected to Orion belt, the stars, and it's connected to the earth, to the moon, to the sun, to the speed of light. All of this,
Yep.
Nikola Tesla figured it out. And Nikola Tesla got inspired by the pyramids, and he built his own invention and discovery based on the energy, the frequency, the mathematics, okay, the vibration. And Nikola Tesla, this is very, very important, guys, because you have to understand the story. As my brother was explaining the inflation and the control, you have to understand the real story. Nikola Tesla was trying to give us free electricity, open source of energy. He said it like this, and he built his own tower, which is Tesla Tower. You can read about it. He was aiming to give free electricity to all the world for free, wirelessly. He want to transfer energy wirelessly, same like the Egyptian did it with the pyramids. And if you look at what Tesla said and what Satoshi said, Tesla said it's open source of energy about 3, 6, and 9. And Satoshi used the same as also my brother explained the mining few minutes ago. Satoshi said open source code available to anyone. Anyone can mine Bitcoin at the beginning. It's open source code. What does it mean, code? It means 3, 6, and 9, because 3, 6, and 9, it's an energy. And now we're gonna dive deep in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's an energy, not money. Why? Because it is built on the same equation of Tesla, 3, 6, and 9. First of all, we have 21 million Bitcoin, which is 3. We have 33 halvings. In total, halvings will be 33, which is 6. And difficulties for mining will adjust every 2016 blocks, which is 9. Can you imagine, guys? Now you understand Bitcoin the right way. And why Bitcoin is an energy? Because my brother now in London, he's mining Bitcoin. He using energy from London. He using electricity from London. And after you mine Bitcoin, you could send it to me in Dubai. It means that you transfer the energy wirelessly from London to Dubai. It means that you transfer the electricity wirelessly. And totally decentralized and totally cannot be stopped because it's open source, not controlling by anyone. Can you understand? So I believe now you understand the Bitcoin at the best way as never done before. Connected to science, connected to mathematics, connected to energy, connected to Tesla. And this is what will make Bitcoin going to 1 million and 2 million and whatever. Because on the market right now, if you are in YouTube, I want you to search 369 Nikola Tesla in English. Millions, they believe in 369 and Tesla and energy. But let me explain how the Bitcoin mining by mathematics working. Bitcoin is a freedom, okay? At the first block, the reward from the blockchain was 50 Bitcoin for each block. Am I right, guys? Yes?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again, man. Oh, I don't know.
I don't
Yes.
know.
I'm telling, when the Bitcoin started, each block reward was 50 Bitcoin. 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
So it means,
Yeah.
it means we have 6 blocks per hour, and we have 24 hours per day. So 50 by 6 by 24, it will give you 7,200 Bitcoin daily. 7,200, which is 9. And after this, the halving happened. So the 7,200 will become 3,600, as you see, yes, which is also 9. Then the second halving, the 3,600 became 1,800, which is also 9. And the third halving right now, this period, we have 900 Bitcoin daily, which is 9. And the next halving will happen in April 24. So we will have 450 Bitcoin, which is 9. In conclusion, Bitcoin mechanism will be always 9. You got it?
Yeah.
Because if you have the 9, if you double the 9, as I explained, it will be always 9. So
Wait, question,
Nicholas
question,
mission.
sorry, quick question. Right now, because I don't know this, are 900 Bitcoins mined a day, or is that the maximum amount that can be mined in a day?
It is the maximum amount. Let me back to you guys. I will share. I will stop sharing. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at guys. Look at guys. 2009, Bitcoin, when it started mining as an open source code, and everyone could mine it, even by laptop, by normal computer. For each block, the reward 50 Bitcoin. And each block happening in every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, there is new block. This block contain data. What data? It is cryptography. It is transactions between people. It is hash. It's wallet address between people. All of this crypto inside the block. This block is open on the blockchain. The people who are mining Bitcoin or solve these equations and approved and clarified the transactions, they got 50 Bitcoin as a reward. So 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. It means 300 Bitcoin per hour. It means 7,200 per day. And if you calculate 7,200, it is 7 plus 2, it is 9. So the halving happening, as you said, every 4 years, but I want to make it clarify, and I will give you also very good information. The halving happening approximately every 4 years, but per block, the halving happen every 210,000 blocks. Even per blocks, I calculated per blocks. It is also 3.
It's 3.
So yes. So the halving,
Yeah.
guys, I believe this is your first time to understand the Bitcoin this way, because this is actually the right
Not for
way.
me. Yeah. Not for me. Not for me. I've been telling Twin and I think I've even had a session with Jay on numerology and how it can affect certain things. So
anyway, I believe that for me, it takes 6 years to calculate all of this, to be honest. And right now, I'm just gonna show what I'm doing, not for marketing. You are welcome for sure, because we are launching this in Dubai in a few days. So we're already building our own 369 era project. Okay, it's all about energy, frequency, vibration, ultimate consciousness, spirituality, motivation, law of attraction. Because if you look at to the YouTube or around you, everyone looking for Tesla, secrets of 369, secrets of the law of attraction. It's all connected, guys. It's all connected. So right now we are building 369 era, and we have our token, which is EVF for energy, vibration, frequency, EVF, and it's learn to earn. It's not ROI. Okay, it's real business. It's informative, valuable information, valuable science, physics, mathematics, crypto, blockchain, and you are welcome, guys. You are totally welcome to join our community. We can figure it out how we can deal together. So we have our token, which is this 369 vibration, energy, frequency. We have Tesla face, we have the pyramid, and we have the Bitcoin as well. It's all together. And our tokenomics will be same like Bitcoin. It's 2.1 million EVF token. It is the same numbers. Bitcoin is 21, but our is 2.1, which is 3 and which is 3. But we make it 10 times less to grow 10 times fast. And we follow the same mechanism of mining. So when Bitcoin started, it was 7,200 daily. Our will be 720 daily. And we follow the halving with Bitcoin.